Hey, that homestead family here, and today we have a lot of squash, extra squash on hand, so we're gonna make squash casserole. To do is set your oven to 400 degrees.
You need to shred 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, like this. And you need to be careful to not cut your fingers. It will really hurt.
All right, so we're going to slice up 4 cups of yellow squash, and I'm just slicing them about ½ inch, ¼ inch thick, not real thick, but just a good size so it doesn't turn to mush.
I need to take 30 buttery crackers and crush them. So let me if it'll stay still.
Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is to cook 4 cups of the sliced cucumber, which I'm doubling my recipe, so I'm going to make a bigger casserole, but for the original recipe it's 4 cups of did I say cucumbers? 4 cups of squash. So we're going to put that in, and then ½ cup of onions. So I'm doubling my onions as well.
Doubling everything.
And then I'm going to put in just a little bit of water, sort of to kind of steam it. And then I'm going to put a lid on that and leave it for about 5 minutes until it gets tender. Okay, so we're going to take the buttery crackers that were crushed, and we're going to combine them with a cup of grated sharp cheddar cheese. And remember, I'm doubling my recipe, so this is actually double what you would do. And then we're going to take that and just mix this all together. We're going to use half of this in the casserole, and then the other half sort of as a crust to top the casserole with when we bake it. Just get it all mixed together real good. Separate bowl, we're going to mix 2 eggs, a 3/4 cup of milk, pepper, salt, and I'm using the pink Himalayan salt, and a 1/4 cup of butter. You use a teaspoon of the salt. And the milk doesn't matter if you want to use whole milk or you want to use goat's milk. That's up to you, whatever you prefer for your milk. You can use. Hey guys, at the end of this video, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment, and We'll try to do a Q&A later on with any questions that you might have from this video or any of the other videos that we've done so far. Okay, so the squash has been cooking about 5 minutes now. It's not going to brown like it does when you saute squash and onions. Basically, because I put the water in it, we're more or less just steaming it to get it soft. And it's kind of soft now. It doesn't take much to get the squash kind of soft. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to add it, put it in a bowl, and then we're going to add our egg, milk, and butter mixture and our cracker and cheese mixture all together before we pour it into the bowl. Okay, so we're going to put our squash mixture in here. This is the squash and onions. I always like to cook, when I can cook with cast iron, that's what I cook with. I love a cast iron skillet. Okay, so we're going to add half of the cheese and cracker mixture in. That's about half. Mix that. And then I'm going to add the butter, cheese, and eggs in. And mix all this together. Okay, so I'm going to add, the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of salt, but I'm doubling that again, so I'm putting in 2 teaspoons. And then it calls for pepper, just pepper to taste. So I like pepper, so I'm going to put a little liberal amount of pepper. And then we're stirring all this together. And I'll let you see what that looks like in there. So this is the mixture, and it's kind of soupy looking, but it's going to thicken up once it cooks because of the eggs in it. So that's what we're going to pour into our baking dish. So we're pouring this in. Kind of getting it all evened out. And then we take the rest of our cheese and cracker mix, and we're just going to sprinkle that on top. Try to give it, you know, even all over the top. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven, and it's going to bake. We're going to set the timer for 25 minutes. Okay, it's ready to take out of the oven. It smells delicious too. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and we'll be putting some more up. Hopefully every Thursday we'll be putting up cooking recipes, and hope you enjoy this one.